So what inspired the brand new Mustang? What is the Mustang DNA, the soul of Ford? In fact, I had a chance to talk with the designer of the new Mustang, and that is coming up next on the Fast Lane Car.
All right. Now, as you know, it's not finished till we sign it. So Raj and I get the great privilege to make the lasting imprint of the pony. You ready?
Look up, look up. There you go. Straight ahead, guys. Straight ahead, guys. Straight ahead, guys. There you go.
Now tell me, walk me through the front to the back of the Mustang. So how is the front different? You've got these kind of unique unique headlights.
So on the front end of the new Ford Mustang, we've got a couple new design elements, but really capture the essence of Mustang. Beginning with the shark bite grille, and that's if you imagine a shark opening its jaws, it's got this predatory quality, leaning forward. But that's been something inherently in the design DNA of Mustang. And you move around to the headlamps, and we've the whole car, first of all, has been compressed, and we've gotten it lower and wider. So in doing so, that also means the front end must come down lower. And to enable that, we've compressed the headlights to make them slimmer, but at the same time they wrap around the sides of the car, which helps to convey a lower, wider image. Now on the insides of the headlamps, we got these 3 vertical design elements that signature lighting. And for the purists and the enthusiasts that know, on the first car, between the headlamps and the grille was this stamped-in grille gill feature.
So it's the same thing, harkening back to the 64.
Absolutely.
Right, tell me about the inside. What inspired you on the inside design?
Now the inside, we've taken monumental steps forward, but overall the interior was inspired by aeronautical design features, and it has this real aircraft influence to it. Beginning with, it's designed to be very purposeful, and we got big round gauges in front of the driver, toggle switches for pure engagement, knurled aluminum knobs, and everything is right where the driver needs it to be.
Ready? And the sun came out. There you go. I weigh more than you do. Oh, we got more work to do.
Yeah, absolutely. On the tri-bar tail lamps, from day one of Mustang, that was something that's just quintessential visual identifier for the brand. And we've reinterpreted that in a very modern aesthetic. It's much more three-dimensional. LEDs, very pure in their lit appearance. So when you see the car at night from a distance, you'll only recognize it as Ford Mustang.
And the big news, obviously, is independent rear suspension. How important is that to the buyer base?
To the what?
Buyer base, independent rear suspension.
Well, it's something that we've been talking about for a while. We've heard from our customer base for a while, and delivering the independent rear suspension really improved the dynamics of the vehicle, improved the combination of the ride and the suppleness while still delivering the handling, and still launches off the line really well, and also drove us to redo the front suspension as well to find the balance between the two. So I think our customers are really going to like it.
I would love to have you sit in this car. I'm Doyle. I'm the chief designer for the interior. Yes.
Now this is the first Mustang that's being introduced and sold worldwide. So obviously it's hugely popular in America. What other markets do you think that people will take to the Mustang?
Well, it's interesting. Mustang's got 5.5 million Facebook friends. More than half of those are actually outside of the U.S. Of our 300 Mustang clubs, more than half of those are outside of the U.S. So one of the things we discovered when we were planning this new vehicle is people all around the world appreciate this American icon for its global appeal. So it was actually a pretty easy decision to take this vehicle globally, leveraging our One Ford plan.
Do you like it?
Good.
Yeah? Give it a thumbs up?
Yeah.
Would you like to race it?
Well, I think, yeah, obviously I would.
I've tore up a lot of cars.
Don't tear up this one. It's one of the only ones here.
My favorite part of the car is actually what we've been able to do to reproportion the car, getting it lower, wider, and that's captured by also a much more sculpted body side, where it's got a lot more dimension to it. So the whole proportion of the car has changed significantly to create a very modern, fresh image to take the car forward for the next 50 years.
Now, when you were designing this, you were designing it for the entire world. Did that have an influence on the look of the car, or was it very American?
Well, we knew we were going to take the car globally, but first and foremost, the car has to be Mustang to its core. And people love Mustang because it is American, so we didn't want to abandon any aspect of that whatsoever. There's certain aspects of Mustang that have to be there, and we capitalized on that from both a performance standpoint, features and content, and aesthetic standpoint.
Now, what is Mustang DNA in your mind? What's the quintessential Mustang?
Mustang is really about freedom of expression, independence, and being able to hit the open road and get that right foot really pressing down on the floorboard.
But we have high hopes for the vehicle in China, in Australia, in Europe, and so we'll see numbers that'll certainly satisfy those enthusiasts there.
Now, is that why you're bringing in the turbo, because of the other markets? I mean, obviously Americans love V8s, but I guess in Europe and other places, fuel efficiency is key.
Well, I think the combination of the power, the torque, and the fuel efficiency is becoming pretty popular all over the world, not just Europe or not just in Australia, but here in the U.S. as well. So we've got high hopes for that powertrain all over the world.
And you said one of your first cars was a Mustang, so when do you take yours? When do you get delivery of yours?
Yeah, well, I've been driving this vehicle for quite a while now, a lot of prototype drives, and even this vehicle right here. So I hope to take mine, pretty soon as they're on sale.
And when do you get yours?
As soon as it becomes available, probably late next year.
All right, now that's a 5-liter, the GT. What distinguishes it from a style perspective?
Well, the GT, there's a couple of design differentiators, beginning with the hood and the grille. So on the grille, we've got a grille exclusive to GT. It has 2 vertical bars in it. The grille mesh is set further rearward than the other cars. It also has hood extractors, and this helps to exhaust hot air from under the hood. As we move around to the back of the car, between the tail lamps is a very big, pronounced GT signaling the car. And on the body side, of course, we got the classic 5.0 badging.
Lower, faster, and of course wider. That is a recipe that has sold muscle cars throughout the ages, and Ford took that recipe and improved upon it. As always, this is Roman reporting for the Fast Lane Car. Thanks for watching. Remember, subscribe for a new car video every day. Ciao!